Right. Okay. Yes.
Ooh,
Bam. There we are.
good evening.
I'm just making sure. Actually, it says your event is starting. Oh, it says you're live.
Exactly.
So why is it telling me the
So
event's
why are
starting?
you looking? Where?
I
where
always
do you
get
look?
confused. It says
'Cause-
your event is starting.
Okay, should we?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Good
there you go. See, now it's saying we're live and we're
Okay.
good to go. So now,
Good evening.
good evening, everybody,
Good evening.
and welcome to our latest Chinwag.
Yes.
This is number 49.
Is it?
Yes,
Ooh.
this is Chinwag 49. We are on time as well, so hopefully, yeah, we're going to be, on time. We're going to be really kind of, what's the word? Organised? No?
Yeah.
Yeah? No, I don't know.
We'll go with that one.
We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. I am trying something with a YouTube counter, a viewer counter, but it doesn't look like it's working.
Yeah, it just looks
So,
like 0.
Yeah, we're just going to leave it at that, I think.
Yeah, we're just going to leave it there.
Yeah, I think we are. I don't know how to use it properly. So I put it up there. I thought, oh, this would be really cool. But it doesn't look like it works, which sucks.
We'll just leave it there. Just
yeah,
ignore
we're
it.
We're going to leave it there. Just ignore the view counter. Hopefully we've got more than 0 views.
Yeah.
Right, guys. Let's say a few hellos. Oh gosh,
Are you going to go to the...
Oh god, are we going to go to the top?
Wow.
No, we can't go to the top. It's too much. We're going to say a few hellos. We're going to have to zip through a few. Bumcrack Picker, Falling on a Bruise, Lisa Fenn, Jason Entwistle, Peter Ray. So the regulars there definitely in their early. They were having a right chat, weren't they? Karen Fisher, Tactical Bite.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, we have to scroll down quickly. So far, wow, you guys talk a lot. Chris Newton as well, Callum Tucker, Chelsea has joined us as well. Oh gosh,
I don't know if you said Falling on
Dave.
a Bruise.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Dave Rowland as well. Kirsten has joined us as well from Kirsten's Curiosities. Doing It Yourself Lifestyle. Ryan has joined us as well. So quite a lot of people have joined us already. Which is excellent. Jamie Kenley, Reselling Polly.
Yeah.
Cool. Loads of people. Yeah, Neil Patterson, Chris Newton. I'm just trying to scroll down. Malinky, Sib K. Did I say that? Richard Hale. Fabian. Adam Kelsey, Neil Patterson. Gosh, I'm getting confused
We're
now.
probably repeating
Koss,
names as well.
Hitman UK. Blitz has joined us as well. Guys, yeah, we've got a new webcam.
Yeah.
So yes, it's like, I think you'll be able to see more detail than before. Which
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's a good thing or not. You guys are gonna have to let us know. That, you know what, that thing is really frustrating me because it's stuck on 0. So it's just, that counts as annoying me. Does he have makeup on? He looks like he's got some blusher on. No, I don't have blusher on. This is our new webcam. Yeah. During the week. No, it's not Noel Edmonds. By the way, guys, I did see the thread in the chat. Very, very creative Photoshop skills there, definitely.
There were.
Yeah,
there were,
so
definitely.
It was quite funny, wasn't it? It was quite funny.
Yeah.
Can Z explain the gel in his hair? It's more likely a mix of nitro fuel and water. Brightness is a bit high, says Dave.
You're going for a new hair gel, aren't you?
It's not a new hair gel. It's what it was, guys. I may as well say it. I've not been very productive today. I've pretty much spent all day playing with an RC nitro car, which is so much fun. But in the process, I've gotten like nitro fuel everywhere. So I'm hoping I'm not going to have like a Michael Jackson moment. You know, when... Did you see what happened to him when he was in the Pepsi advert? His hair set on fire.
No, you told me about this.
Yeah, that's what happened to Michael Jackson.
I've never seen
So
what you've ever been talking about when you told me about it.
Apparently Michael Jackson was doing like a Pepsi commercial, and apparently his like hairspray caught on fire. So I'm
It's not what you
sporting
want, is it?
a flammable hairdo, probably. I mean, I think it's just water, but there is probably some nitro fuel in there. But yeah, we're using our new webcam, which is really epic. So yeah, I did say hi to SibK as well. Ketan says the camera is sharp, clear. Yes, it's epic, isn't it?
It's nice. It looks really good.
Would you want to explain why we got it?
Because I wanted the other webcam.
Yeah. So
upstairs.
Yeah.
It's just as simple as that, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
I asked you. I said I want a webcam, and I said you can upgrade yours so I can have the one that's downstairs.
So Beck has now got the webcam that makes me look super red.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to do it to you.
No. So I'm not really that bothered.
I think it was picking on me. I think the webcam was somehow jinxed, right? I mean, because think about it. Why didn't it do it to anyone else? Because I remember saying, oh yeah, it's the webcam. And remember when Nick and Andrea came up as well? I was the only one that looked super red. Yeah, that webcam, it didn't like me. No, so Beck's got the cursed webcam now, because Beck's got her own PC now, haven't you, up in your office? Yeah, I do. So what's happened is, that's webcam's gone, so I was allowed to upgrade, and you know, it's one of those things that I was allowed to kind of have going for me, which is really cool. So I've wanted one of these. This is a Logitech C920, so it's quite a well respected webcam. It's like the I think there's the 922 out now as well, but the 920 and the 922 are like the king of the webcams. It was on, I think it was $59.99, so it's quite expensive, but I love my PC upgrades, so yeah,
it's quite nice. And plus it was reduced, so that was a good thing as well.
So you've got that, you've got my webcam, and we upgraded your PC this week with a SSD drive as well.
So it's working all super fast.
Yeah.
So I'm really enjoying using it and listing on it.
Yeah, the computer's completely epic now. So you're one, even though it's a bit old school. So you've
happy.
Exactly. One man riot says Z not doing any work. Shock. Yeah, not really. The thing is,
do you know, yeah.
Go on.
I was going to say, like over the week, you know, it's. Should we start talking about reselling stuff? It's actually been quite a productive week overall, hasn't it?
Yeah.
As in listing wise. Okay, you played with your cars today, but
today was a bit of a write-off, wasn't it? But yes, we've worked really well this week. It's been pretty. I think getting the haul. If you guys have seen, I'm sure most of you guys will have seen the other video that I put up, which was the haul video, where we showed like the amount of stuff we got. It was a real huge amount of stock. We're not used to it, are we?
No, and it is very overwhelming, isn't it? Having that amount of stock, and I'm really missing my dining table at the moment, because normally we always sit down every day as a family and eat a meal together at the dining table, and we're still doing that. It's just that we're sat in front of the TV on the sofa instead of at the dining table, so a little bit frustrating in that respect, but it just means we got a list.
I can see people are genuinely shocked that I wasn't productive, and it's quite a shock. I can imagine you guys. And Raz said, did he say he was playing with his RC? Yes, I did say I was playing with my RC. Yes, Raz. And Dave Rowland says, see, told you he's been playing with the chopper and rubbed it in his head. Yeah, a bit of something about Mary there.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, we have actually been doing pretty cool. A lot of work. I mean, like I said, we're not used to that amount of stock, and when it came in, we've been pretty solid this week actually. A lot of sorting out. We've not listed much of it yet. We've been listing regularly.
I was gonna say we've been doing listing, but not necessarily all of the stuff
that we've picked up.
So
we have been listing stuff from it, but we've little bits and pieces here and there. We've scratched the surface, so really. But the thing is, you realize very quickly how much there is to it. So, for example, each of the items has got like stickers on there for like which have been stuck on for ages. So carefully removing those, especially if I'm thinking of sending them to Amazon, and that can be quite a laborious process. I use isopropyl alcohol. Like dab it with a cotton bud and then wait a bit, and then you can peel it off and give it then rub off the residue, the sticker residue. So that works pretty well. And it takes time though to do that, doesn't it? And then just researching and organizing, putting everything in a way that we'll be able to find it once it's been listed.
Yeah, which is really important, that side of it. So that's what we've been doing. I've been mainly listing on the second store, getting that back to where it should be. Really pleased with the way things have gone so far this week, and obviously the week's not over because I always run a Monday to Sunday kind of thing, so I'm happy with like the amount of work and progress. Sales on the second store have been a bit quiet last couple of days. I did start getting a few during the week, and then it's kind of died down again.
But you've been doing the work, and that's the key thing. So
I'm still listing. I'm still getting my target of I'm trying to get 10 a day. And so far I think I'm on about 41 listings for the week. So I'm pretty happy. That's not like relists.
That's right. I think your store's now on about 530 or something. 530 odd listings.
Around that,
we've got about 330 on the main store. So about 860 listings between us. So we're hoping things will pick up. The sales overall though haven't been too bad this week. It's just it's just yesterday and today they seem to have dropped down to nothing, like funny. One item.
Yeah, it's quite funny because I think the days you were getting sales were the similar days that I was getting sales, but it's kind of been quiet at the same time for both of us. Yeah. Which is quite a strange one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so
sorry, were you reading the chat? Did you want me to keep going?
No. Just it's weird how it has inspired us though, because it's one of those situations where I was worried that would I be able to kind of have the motivation and the work ethic to deal with it, because as you guys know I do get easily distracted and whatever, but I really did see a new side of myself, which was really good, because when the stuff came, I mean, we have put in a lot of work when you look back over the week just to get the stuff sorted to the extent it has been sorted. It's quite a big task for us, especially when we're not used to processing that much stuff really. So we're really excited about it. I mean, so far, like I said, we've only sold about 6 or 7 items. We've sold, I think, a massive 280 odd pounds of turnover out of what, so we're still under 10% of what we spent really. So we have a long way to wait before that actually becomes that's the pressure now, isn't it, waiting until we're profitable. But I'm keeping a spreadsheet. I'm going to keep a spreadsheet only until I think we are like profitable, because I don't want to keep putting
I think the unnecessary spreadsheet at the moment is a case of just making sure we go into profit, and once we're in profit then I don't know, it'll be nice to kind of try and keep track of it so that we know how much profit we end up getting, but that might take some time.
It would be nice. It would be nice. I might try it.
Time,
I mean, I'm definitely going to keep track of it for now anyway, because I want to know that we're on the way, as it were. It's just just once stuff start getting sent to Amazon and stuff, just so we can track it, because I think that's the issue. Some stuff's going to end up going there and then it'll become more awkward to keep track of. I noticed that Hixie has joined us in the chat, and Steve did make a cameo appearance, didn't he? He did make a cameo appearance in the video, so if you haven't seen it, you will see Steve with his broken leg sat down on the sofa. Poor guy.
And we're actually meeting up with Steve tomorrow, aren't we? We're going to go have lunch.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be cool. It's been, let's have a look what else we've had going on. Oh gosh, day release kind of guy. Oh wow, Jason Entwistle says, towards your next gallon of nitro fuel, have fun. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Jason. Like we always say, it's much appreciated, super appreciated. I'm loving it at the moment. I think that's one of the best things about doing this, though, isn't it? About doing reselling as a job. It's the fact that you do get to play with stuff. I mean, we've got little cars here at the desk as well.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you got that one. That's your favourite. These, we got some stuff which wasn't saleable. When I say it wasn't saleable, it wasn't saleable as new.
This one's like completely broken.
They missed a little bits.
Like it's...
Well, I had to glue a tyre onto that. And
it's not looking in a good state,
this had wing mirrors broken off it as well.
Yeah.
So,
but these were on the pallets of stuff that we didn't pay.
But we've been selling the broken ones though. I've sold a couple of broken models, like with missing parts or whatever. Yeah. People are still buying them, but these were out of the box.
Just pointing it out.
Yeah, these are like mine now. I'm gonna keep these. So we'll keep those as little kind of trinkets.
Yeah.
So 10% ROI, pretty good though if you've only sold a few items. Yeah, Richard, we've sold about 7 items.
Yeah, it's not a great deal. We do need to get listing. Oh, it's starting to rain outside.
If it does get super dark again, I apologise. I still haven't sorted the lights out in here.
We've got one of our photo lights in the room. Hopefully that would keep it lit up enough tonight. But there's no guarantee. I even said to Zaheer during the week, I was like, we must get some light bulbs.
Yeah, I know, but I just
we just forgot. No, it was a case of you went.
No, these are dodgy. They're weird ones.
And I was like, we still need them. It doesn't matter if they're weird. But anyway, hopefully it'll be all right.
Exactly. All right, let's go into the chat.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, there's been a lot of chat coming through. I was up till 2 a.m. last night. Sleep 6, work 18, says Ryan.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty impressive. We've did that this week.
Yeah.
But it just gets really,
Yeah, I mean,
bad in the mornings, especially with the kids.
Yesterday was like a full day of working on eBay for me, and it was what time was it? It was about 9 in the evening, and I still hadn't done any listing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd been sorting through like craft bundles. I'm concentrating on a lot of the craft stuff at the moment to try and get that up and listed before Christmas, hopefully.
And we talked about this with Nick, actually, didn't we?
Yeah, and the day just ran away because I was actually vlogging yesterday as well. So there is a vlog that's going to come out possibly tomorrow.
Are you going to put a vlog out?
Or Sunday.
Okay.
I don't know.
That'll be good.
No, because I've got to edit it yet. So hopefully that'll be out over the weekend. But yeah, so I was sitting down. It was about 9 o'clock, and I hadn't done any listing, and I refused to go to bed until I'd actually listed my 10 items for that day. I was like, no, I'm not going to bed until it's done.
Yeah, but I mean that's the thing. It's the hard part of that is like we spoke to Nick about that was it's really hard when you're doing a lot of organizational stuff and it's taking your time, it's taking your energy, but because you're not actually getting around to listing it necessarily, like Nick's in the middle of like listing like a giant electronics bundle, you were organizing all that craft stuff, and like you said, you didn't actually start listing till like 9 in the evening because it took you a while to get all the bundles together. And I just think it's one of those situations where like it's really frustrating because you have to tell yourself I am working, I'm getting stuff done, but why? But
just because it's not reflected on the listing side doesn't mean you haven't been working. So it's just kind of
There's quite a few comments coming in. Sleep 6, work 18. We'd be happy with he did the opposite of that. It would be quite good. Z puts the music on the iPod, etc., through headphones and get listing this way. That's not a bad idea, actually.
That's not a bad idea.
We find that music is...
Yeah, that's normally our favourite way to list. Although, just recently we have been like sat talking with the webcams on, haven't we? So I've been upstairs listing.
Well,
You've been downstairs.
That's been one of the benefits of having the separate offices and stuff, so we can get on with our work.
Nick joined us the other day for a little bit as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
So and we've been working a bit like that. But my favourite is probably music.
Well, you listen to Magic.
I do.
I put on History because I'm hip and cool. Adam says Bex will have sunburn on one side of her face after this from those lights.
Oh, no.
I hope not.
It'll
I think
be
those
fine.
aren't those kinds of lights. I'm hoping it'll be fine.
No,
Jamie Kenley says, how much was your investment and how did you come about finding it? I completely understand if you don't want to answer either question. Well, we don't mind sharing that.
I think we shared how much we invested in it anyway.
I think we spent in total about 3,200.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be about right?
I think so.
Yeah, about 3,200.
Yeah, I think totaling it up, it was about 32.
Yeah. We had we were lucky enough to be able to get our hands on a PayPal working capital.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really want to take another one out. I thought to myself, okay, we've paid it off now. Let's just build our own. But that's why we've decided to pay it back at the higher rate, though. Yeah, I mean,
like higher percentage of interest.
Higher payment rate.
That's
yeah.
It.
So
that's what I was looking for.
In theory, it means it's going to cost us more in interest because we're paying it back quicker, but it works out.
But
30% we're paying it back
at the moment. It's saying we're going to be paid off by,
if we carry on in the hopefully
6 months
will
7
be
months,
6
or
months
7. So
so that's what we did to get the money to, and that's how much we spent. Working capital, if you use it correctly, can be good. There's been plenty of examples of people out there that have done really well for themselves. We're not sure whether this is going to pay off yet. Obviously, in theory it should, though. So I'm just being cautious, I suppose. It's still a bit of a it's still
and do you want to answer the
second part of the question? How did you come about finding it? Let's have a look. We've just had a super chat from Krillin, $2. Let me have a look what the comment was. Z always has sunburn, Afghan cheeks. I'm not sure if that's okay.
Not sure about that one.
Yeah, I can take it in good jest. Second part of that question was, how did we come about finding
it?
Right?
Come about finding it? We've lost where we were. So sorry.
There is. So that was Jamie Kenley. We went down to visit our family down south, and there was a shop that was like closing down. Basically, it was a concession in what used to be Alders.
It was.
Now the funny thing is, after like getting all this stuff and seeing what's available, we've actually seen there are resellers in Croydon that have gone in there and they have dabbled and picked up a few bits and listed them for sale. So it's not like we were the first people there. No. We were the first people that went in and said, okay, what would you do for the lot? Which meant we got stuff at a better price than they would have done. Because you can tell from like the amounts of stock and stuff that people have bought, they've been buying at the ticket price, and we got like another 50% off the ticket price, which was already like in some cases 70% off.
Yeah, they knocked 70% off.
Yeah,
and then they knocked another 50% off of the sale price as well.
Yeah, so we got a really good deal in that sense, and then the RC stuff was just the icing on the cake. That was just complete icing on the cake. So we just went in, and I think that's what having the PayPal working capital can do for you, because it gives you that little cash injection. If you've got cash, great. If you can borrow it from friends or family even, or whatever, if you can get cash, it obviously then puts you in that position, which is different to most people, because you can then go in and negotiate a deal. That was that. Dave Roller says, what do the kids think of the RC stuff? Not a lot. I've tried to get them interested in it.
Yeah, they're not interested in it.
Yeah, I've tried to get. I think I might have a shot with Zara if I get her a really cool looking monster truck, but it's touch and go, isn't it? It's touch. Yeah, it's touch and go. Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to put iTunes on tomorrow. Might get more done, says Karen Fisher. We definitely get more done when there's music on. We definitely get more done.
Definitely.
I definitely think that. Karen, no crafts, just more says kids being back at school. I have found it so much easier to get work done.
That's another thing that's happened this week. They've gone back to school.
Yeah.
That might be why we feel like we're getting more done as well.
Definitely, I think so.
Yeah. That definitely has an effect.
The Whippet says, thought you would have cleared through them boxes by now. You might have done, but
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to come and help you with it.
I think I'm gonna be. Yeah,
we're gonna be at that
stage soon. Yeah, you just wanted to get that craft stuff sorted, didn't you?
Yeah, I've still got one more box that I want to work on, but hopefully after this weekend that'll be done with the craft stuff, and then I won't have so much of a backlog of things. I can see kids running around the front of the house.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
So yeah. So hopefully after the weekend
we'll get more done. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
What is this? David McGregor's in the chat as well. Hi, David. Listing slowly so all the boxes act as heat sink and keeps the conservatory warmer, says Southwest Sellers. Bex is upstairs listing, he's downstairs snoozing. So you're talking to each other over webcams. Yes, we have done.
We have been, it sounds really cool. Sad though, doesn't it? But yeah, we have been.
Yeah.
We're in the same house, but yet we're talking on webcam. Yeah.
Exactly. Mellow Magic 105.4. No, it's all about history. Jason says Z was the Corgi oil tanker from this haul. Nice sale. Jason, no, it wasn't.
No, that wasn't.
The Corgi oil tanker was actually a risk
sale,
I took at a boot sale.
Yeah.
I paid £100 for that, and I've got an Esso one of the same era. But the one I sold, which I think you've seen, sold for like £150 odd. That one I sold actually was quite. That was the rarer one of the two. I'll see if I can actually quickly bring it up just to show you guys. Oh gosh, I don't know if I'll be able to find it now, but I should be able to. If I go to all orders, yeah, just to show people that this was like the more unique tanker, as it were. All right, hold on. Let me just have a look at which one it would do. I'm not sure.
I'm trying to work out which screen to change.
Yeah, let's have a look. That's the wrong one.
No, we don't want that one, do we?
No, that's not it. That's not it. Webcam full screen. Oh gosh.
Have you not set it up?
I have set it up. Hold on. I'll see if I can just add a window, and then that should do it actually. Window capture. Okay. There we go. Yeah. There you go, guys. Yeah. So this is the oil tanker that we sold. This is a pretty cool item. We actually sold this for really decent money. Like I said, £150.
The screen's over the super chat
yeah.
now,
So it's definitely
apologies.
worth doing, checking that out. So definitely keep an eye on that. Let's just shut that down as well.
Okay.
So we've just had another super chat from Krillin. I wonder what it is. Gosh. For $5, in my opinion, don't use working capital unless you can buy a bulk purchase to better pinpoint profit. Don't hit up PayPal just to go boot sell thrift. That's very good advice, Krillin, actually. And $5 super chat for it as well. Thank you, Krillin. But yeah, that's actually really good advice. Like I said, we wouldn't have taken it. We weren't planning on taking it.
To be quite honest, until we saw this deal, we were not interested in taking out another working capital.
No, we weren't.
We weren't going to. But then when we came across this, we just thought, actually, it's coming to the end. Let's do this. Let's see if we can do a deal. And that's the only reason why we actually went for another one. Otherwise, we weren't planning on doing another one.
Exactly. Hixie says 3,200 for about 30,000 items. Lol, nice. Yes, it was. It's a lot when you think of it in those terms. It is really good. Witchwood Dream says hi or a bit late. That's absolutely fine. We're not strict like that here.
We're really behind.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
I think we're really behind.
We're really behind. I'm just gonna go forward a bit. Oh gosh. Krillin is going to help the UK recover from Brexit all by himself. That's fantastic comment. I bloody hate this tiny chat window. Is there any way of making it bigger? Lisa, I'm not sure. I could make it bigger on screen somehow, but I'll see if I can do that next time. I think.
Is it the chat that's running around down the side,
maybe.
Lisa?
Or maybe it's something else. Maybe she's talking about it on her phone or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Krillin is clearly money laundering through his super chat, says David. But in all seriousness, guys, it was a good point actually, because we would not have done it otherwise. We would not have done it otherwise if we hadn't got.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean the bit where we type. Okay. I don't think it's the one on the screen.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. No. But yeah, you have to. Ryan says PayPal Capital is fine. Use it wisely. That's all. Keep it simple. Yeah, very true. I mean, what's nice about it is we've spent pretty much all of it on just the haul and the associated costs with it. So it's worked in terms of travel and the van rental and things like that. So I'm pretty pleased, with how it's gone, and we're just gonna get through it all. Z, my house is stacked. Must go before Christmas, I'm told. Says with it. Right. What other comments? Radio 4 for me. The Archers, Woman's Hour. What more can you want? Says Malinky. I've got a personal PayPal at the moment. I'll have to get it converted. Says Blitz. Yes. I think to get working capital, you do need. You do need to do that. You do need to have a business PayPal account. Question. Okay. I preferred the black window with larger text, even close up on a 42-inch. I could barely read what it said. Huh. Oh, I'm confused now. I can never get this chat right, I think. Right. Why do you need a bigger chat? Oh, okay, no. They're talking about Lisa's chat issues.
Oh, okay.
Z, the chat on the side of the screen is smaller. I will need to change that. One Man Riot has a question. Says, have you thought about having a stall at RC conventions? I'm not sure if that would be the best idea, simply because the majority of the stuff we've got is one brand. The majority of it is like Thunder Tiger, which is like a bit more of a kind of...
From what we can tell.
Yeah. So far from what we've done. We have seen other brands here and there. We've seen a little bit of...
But mainly Thunder Tiger.
The vast majority is so... I think it's better off just being online. It's a case of sticking it all up there and then... waiting for people to pick things off that they need, because the cool thing is when people buy for their cars, they tend to buy spares in bulk, because especially if the spares are becoming more difficult to find, then they're going to be wanting to pick them up when they have an opportunity. But otherwise that would be a good idea. Question, what's the plans this weekend? You still going to hit the booties? Asked Ryan. No, we're not.
No, we're still not at the moment.
Tomorrow we're going to be having lunch with Steve, which will be good, and then after that, probably going to get back to work, aren't we?
Yeah, planning on just keep listing, really. I've still got a lot of craft stuff that I want to deal with, and I want it to be dealt with by the end of the weekend.
Yeah. David and Ryan seem to be having a bit of a chat in the chat.
So we are going to we're going to be working, aren't we?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
Just get more listing done.
Yeah.
Question, Beck's PC specs. Oh gosh, no.
Well, you know it, don't you? I don't.
Yeah. Right. You had it right in the black window, just need to be larger text. Okay,
yeah, I think the black
with the white text
that worked well last time, didn't it?
Okay.
I think it looked better on the screen.
What do you think will be the hot items from your RC haul? I've got a feeling that it's going to be a slow burner, to be honest with you. I don't think they're going to just fly out. I think like the stuff that's going to sell fastest from our haul is going to be the boxed models, the die cast seems. Yes. I mean, the die cast seems to have a lot of interest. So from what little of it I've listed, it picks up watches very quickly. It seems to attract a lot of interest.
The RC parts, that's going to take us a long time
I
to
think
kind
so.
of process.
Yeah.
And although
I think even selling wise, I don't think it's going to be super quick because it's pretty.
I'd love to get it listed like as soon as possible, but a case of
because the thing is, it's like it's not. Thunder Tiger. It's not one of the top brand. It's a good brand, but it's almost becoming vintagey. There's a couple of their trucks that people like. There was a monster truck they made which has a bit of a following called the MTA4. But also they did helicopters. I mean, we did get a helicopter out of the lot as well. We did get a couple of racing cars as well.
We did. A couple of them need a few little
which I've got now ordered.
Bits and pieces. Yeah, I know. Cause
I couldn't be bothered to look through the stuff.
You just like
ordering little bits and pieces. Yeah.
I can't complain because you did get my SSD drive. So
exactly.
I can't complain.
Exactly. And plus, the weather's not looking great.
No.
It's been really hit or miss today. It's been like just coming in waves. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yes, Adam Bex does have a graphics card.
Yeah,
to go
I
with the
had
webcam.
the graphics card already. So the graphics card wasn't the issue.
Yeah.
It was the hard drive. It didn't have an SSD.
OMFUG Omfug says, "Don't buy more stuff. That will turn you into crazy hoarders." I don't know if you can handle it. Like we know.
I think we've got a hands full. Work hard on this lot, and although it will be nice to have a break from this time, because I'm going back to talking about the second store again because that's what I've been working on. But it has been so nice to be listing something different, and normally I've been working a lot on like clothing.
Sif K has donated £2. Donation for Ryan and David's special room there because that's hilarious. I think that's not a bad idea, Sib K. I think those two are getting each other hot under the collar from what I've been reading.
Yeah, clearly.
Our chat is reading like a Jackie Collins novel.
It is a bit at the moment.
It is, so it's...
Anyway,
if you can see the floor, you have space, says Southwest Sellers.
Well, we can see a little bit more of the floor, can't we? Yeah. No, but yeah, it's been really nice listing something different.
You have to have you've got to have a balance though.
You do, and that's what you've been really trying to kind of teach me this week.
Teach you? I'm teaching her stuff.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. What did I teach you?
Just about variety, like
variety.
Looking at my store, you said you stick to very much like certain things, and maybe you should kind of branch out a little bit more and do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I was like, okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have been
because you've been listing different things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I will need my car boot fixed though, I'm sure, says Vince, if that's all right to call it, because I don't whip it. I have so much lush fabric, Lisa, but I can't bring myself to cut it up, says Karen Fisher. Okay. Kirsten's Curiosity says, is it worth going up to the next level shop with all these extra listings? If it becomes, I think it might happen. It depends, because we don't fully know how many lines of the accessories we've got,
because we might have like loads of just one item.
We could have, but I don't think we do.
No, I don't think
there are quite a lot. So if it becomes that way,
the stuff that was taken off of the walls that was actually displayed in the
so many different, they're all different bits.
A lot of it was all on different hooks.
All different parts. So it's possible.
There's going to be a number there, but on the pallet stuff, we haven't got a clue, to be quite honest, have we?
No.
What's there?
Ryan says, why stop buying makes no sense to me. I see space on the floor out of the living room. A floor out of the living room, get it filled. Yeah.
No.
Peter Ray says, the right RC seller will come along to buy a bulk lot. You wait and see. Well, you say that, we actually saw someone, Hixie actually found a listing. He was looking online, and there was someone actually trying to sell a big job lot of stuff, and he didn't have as much as us, and he was asking a fair bit of cash.
Yes.
So, you know, Shelster Rooney has a question, says, have you had any sales already from the haul? Yes, we have.
Yep.
We have had some sales. They've been pretty minor ones, but like they have, you know, they've been, we're happy with them, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think the best thing we've sold so far is we sold that train thing, didn't we?
Yeah, we've kind of, sorry, I'm really fidgety today. I'm sitting comfortably on my chair, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've still got a lot to
we've got a lot to go through, definitely. So we do have a lot to go through.
There's only a small,
if you got, actually really. What we can do is I can quickly open this up and then just show guys. What do you think?
Yeah, do you want to do that?
Because there's not that many items that we've sold so far. Like I said, there's about 6 or 7.
Okay.
It'd be interesting to see.
We're just going to try and get the sales on the screen.
There's a couple of those, wasn't there? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to just get the sales on the screen. We should have done this before, really, but...
Really?
But we didn't, you know.
No.
That's how we are, you know.
It's how we do things.
It is how we do things, definitely. It is how we do things. All right, so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to just show you guys what we have sold. And then we will do it that way.
I like you're singing when you're doing that.
Do you like it? Okay, all right, window capture, bam. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so these are some of the things we have sold.
I think we shared this one already.
Yeah, have we shared that?
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
We shared that last week.
Okay, this is like a train thing.
Is that how you described it?
It's a little train thing. There, you can see it there. So we actually took an offer of £180 for it. Yeah. And then we sold these little army men guys. These were just loose randomly in the pack.
They were. Yeah. We just found them in a box.
Yeah, we found them in the box of RC stuff actually, but they looked all complete. We got like a tenner for those. So that went. These are really cool. The tiny little pallets, and we got 17 quid plus 350 shipping, and they went to Australia.
Quickly,
and what these are like tiny little pallets to put on your tiny little lorry. How epic is that?
They went so quickly, didn't they?
This was a nice sell. This is an example of
that's nice.
this was also like basically chucked in with the RC stuff. We didn't actually have to pay full price for any of this because this was damaged stock. As you can see, this car is missing a wing mirror, and I think it was missing the wiper as well. And it still sold for £15 plus shipping, so we're pretty pleased with that. And then this was also broken. This is quite cool. I've got like about 8 of these which are like new, I think.
Yeah.
But this was a space shuttle, and 2 of its rocket boosters had broken off. And that sold for £20. I actually took an offer of £20 all in. I didn't actually charge shipping.
Yeah.
Then there was this. This is like a Halo Mega Blocks toy. Diecast. I only had one of these, but that went for £30, so I was pretty pleased with that as well. So you know, that's what we've sold so far from the haul. So it's been pretty good. It's not too bad, considering we haven't gotten like absolute, you know, stacks and stacks of things listed out of it. David McGregor says, I'm with Z. I did a mega haul a couple of months ago and barely saw since. Got too much to list and there'll be plenty of pick from. That's true. Alright, let's get caught up because it looks like we're quite far behind. A lot of people talking about the weather. Lol, still got my 90s Gladiators TV program, says Peter Ray. Wow, that's amazing. Right, let's just scroll down. I see about 2% floor, says Dave Rowland. Bex has a new PC, says he can play PUBG all day. Tactical Bot, I've not even bought PUBG yet. I really want to. Beck would actually love that game as well, to be honest.
I'm trying not to do any gaming at the moment, to be quite honest, because I just get so into it, and it's just, I just can't.
Z, are you drinking Coke against Adam Kelsey? I have been. I don't know how you can tell, but... No,
you've been drinking water while you're...
Yeah. Well, but I have been, on stream,
but yeah.
Hitman says, having a really strange eBay week. I've been selling items every day for months, and this week I haven't sold anything. I have more items on than ever. Things that I sell over and over. Help, what's wrong? Hitman UK, there really is nothing anyone can do to help you. It's
one of those things, unfortunately. From time to time it just goes quiet, and we had
will get those patches.
It was back in February.
Yeah.
Was it February?
February, March.
Such a quiet month. It was awful, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things. It does happen
from time to time, unfortunately.
One man right says, I stopped sourcing 4 months ago. Best thing I've ever done as a reseller, as can now concentrate 100% on clearing all my stock by the end of the year. That's definitely a good point.
Yeah.
How long before you call a listed item sticky? Asked Karen. Depends, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think everyone...
Darren says about an hour. Yeah, it does depend, really.
Yeah.
Beck, have you got piles left sit on a rubber ring?
I hope not.
It's probably because you keep fidgeting, isn't it?
I know, I'm
Is it this
really
chair?
Fidgety today, I really am.
Is it this chair?
I can't sit still.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think this chair's particularly comfortable either, so...
I don't know how you cannot have looked through all the boxes, says Kirsten.
We have a rough idea.
Yeah, we've got...
because we have separated what we want to kind of concentrate on right now and what we can kind of leave for now.
Yeah.
So we've had a quick look through most things. We haven't researched absolutely everything in the box, so there might be a few new, nice surprises as we come around to listing them. But yeah.
A few people were surprised at the price for the broken die casts. I mean, people do pay. I mean, I know this from a previous experience. Ages ago, I had a die cast car that I don't know how I came across it, but it also had damage. And it sold to Brazil in the end. I sold it to some guy in Brazil, and he paid like £20. And broken die casts will. I mean, if I reckon we could sell this for money, because it's quite a good brand. I think it's a Spark model one. I think it's got the stand there. It's got like a little ceramic stand. But yeah, people will pay for those. Is that a small space shuttle or is it far away? Says Adam Kelsey. That reminds me of Father Ted. It wasn't me that broke these things out of my sellers. But yeah, people do pay stuff. Question, is £3.50 the accepted rate for economy shipping small parcel? Been charging £3, but we'll change this if I can get away with it. Shelston Rooney, I started charging £3.50 because I just thought after packing fees, because...
Yeah. I still charge £3. I charge £2.99 actually. It's just... because I have done from the start, and I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, I charge £3.50 because say if you decide to buy some small cardboard boxes or something like that, you know, costs do add up. You know, like the boxes, the tape, etc. And plus the eBay do obviously take their 10% from it as well. I think it's fair for tracked. It is. It's packing and posting, isn't it?
But
it's
I suppose
not just post.
When you deal with like clothing and stuff, I suppose that's what I've got to look at. I've got to look at what other people are charging, because some people do free shipping with their clothing items as well. So you kind of have to keep that in mind. Yeah. When you've got shipping on your clothing items. So.
PUBG is a video game, guys. It's Oh, Tactical Bot says it's on Steam sale at the moment. Oh, I've not even checked. Yeah, PUBG is player.
You got quite excited then.
Yeah, I am, because I wanted to buy it. I think I might buy it now. Yeah, PUBG is this like really fun game called PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. It's just an online game. It's fun. Right, 50th episode giveaway RC car parts, says Hitman UK. We're not going to be doing anything special for 50, but as you guys know, that on our 1 year anniversary show, so like on the 6th of October, we're going to be doing the live head shave for charity. So be sure to join us.
I think we might have a few people joining us live on stream.
Yeah, hopefully we will. Yeah,
I think Nick and Andrew have said it.
Yeah.
Said yes.
One man right says, has Z thought about having a ponytail like Steven Seagal or a man bun? The hair's not going to stay that long, so it's just not going to be there. So Adam Kelsey says Nick is hiding in one of the boxes ready to jump out. He loves the long tail joke. Cool. Some people are some jokes coming in there. Bomb crack picker with one as well. Right. Brazil sounds dodgy. It wasn't dodgy, one man right. It sold and it was fine. Right. My homies charge £2 for medium parcels under 2 kg. Yes, they do, John Brady, and I've been using them, which is brilliant. Because it's really good. I think that's an offer though.
I think that is.
I don't think it's a permanent price. Normally the price is £2.75.
I think Parcel to Go were running an offer as well.
Yeah, I think it's an offer.
But I don't know because I don't use them anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You have to cover yourself. I think £3 is not bad, Sibk, to be honest, for an item. But you know, you have to if you want to make life easier for yourself, and for example, you want to buy the correct size cardboard boxes for an item, then you know why not do it? Make your life easy, and yes, you have to add that cost into your shipping or onto your item. Right. Let's have a look. Steam says they wrote. Lisa Fenn. Okay, gosh. Callum says I've got 400 plus PC games on Steam. Themselves don't go down well. I get carried away. Yes, it's it's the same.
And also, what we've been guilty of before is like just buying games because they went cheap on Steam.
I've done that. I've got loads of games on Steam.
And then you end up going,
I've not played this, or I've not played this. Wow, the webcam's really held up well considering how dark it's gotten. Okay. Actually, it's doing okay. It's getting a little bit
quite dark outside, so we're doing all right.
Exactly. Right. Gamers and things. Doing it yourself lifestyle. Ryan says I charge $3.99. Time, money, and effort costs of materials is a bargain in my opinion, and they can return it. What's not to like for £4? Says it. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. When you actually look at all the costs, I think it was actually who was it that mentioned this originally? I don't know. I can't remember who it was that mentioned it originally. I was trying to think. I know someone on YouTube mentioned charging like $3.50 odd for postage. And you know, it really did make me think about it, because I was like, you know, it was one of those things. I'm not sure, but I think it may have actually been Carla. I'm not sure. I think Carla Jenkins might have actually said it in a chat with Caroline, or I can't remember. It was a long time back, but I remember her mentioning that she charges $3.50 for her shipping, and she explained why. Really, she put it across really well, like why it's $3.50. I think it was Carla actually, and that made me really think. And I was like, at that time, I was like, yes, definitely. Right. Richard Howell says I have just photoed lots of Q4 items, will be listed over the next few days. Gemma Lou says I started listing for Q4 a few weeks ago. Wow. Yeah, I mean,
that's organised,
people,
isn't it?
Well, people are starting to buy Christmas stuff, aren't they?
They are. I mean, with the craft stuff that I've been listing, I have actually noticed a lot of the Christmas stuff is actually already selling. So, and I'm guessing that's because people want to make stuff for Christmas. So,
yeah, I think it's one of those. I've sold a couple of Christmas-based cartridges, cricket, the cartridges. Polish X says the hair looks distinguished. Loving that hair colour. It is all natural grey or silver. It's silver, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, you would say that. Right. Adam Kelsey question: as a newbie to reselling, just how manic is Q4?
It depends what you have, doesn't it?
Yeah. It depends on what you sell. It can be completely normal.
Our Q4 was pretty normal last year because we've never prepared for.
You might find that your sales actually pick up when people are spending their Christmas money like, and in the sales, as it were, you know.
But we had quite a good January, didn't we?
Yeah. So I think this year with this stock, it might be different.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping it will be, especially I think the die cast and stuff, definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
we've got to list it.
Exactly. Q4 starts now. Went into shop and amazed at Halloween items. Z, how do you work out what to do with stock you have left next year compared to getting new stock in 2018? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Any stock we buy...
Do you mean like stuff that you've bought for the year?
Yeah.
Because we just kind of...
I'm not sure.
We just roll it over.
Yeah, we just roll it over. Yeah, just roll it over. Right. I rather love my gaming. PlayStation Radars. Am the gaming collector, says Peter Ray. I've sold some Christmas jumpers already, says
I think
Ryan.
Andrea's been listing Christmas jumpers, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Or is she just about to? I'm sure they're starting to list their Christmas jumpers.
Yeah.
I know she bought a load.
Mrs. Carol 1 says, my expenses are added to the price of the item. My postage is mostly $2.90 small package. See that? Yeah, that's the other way of doing it. Just incorporating the cost in with your item.
I mean, I suppose there's all kinds of ways that we all kind of sell differently, don't we?
Yeah.
Like how we work our costs and stuff like that out.
Yeah, I mean, I just find because we take offers and things, isn't it?
Because, I mean, I did try free shipping for a little bit, and when I say a little bit, it was probably about a week, and then I was like, I can't deal with this because when I've got best offer on, and then someone's only offering me like, you know, £5 for something, I'm like, how am I meant to ship that and make profit on that? Yeah. So yeah, because I like having best offer on, I was like, no, I've got to charge for shipping. Yeah. So. Oh.
It's alright. Don't worry.
I keep moving it. It's like.
It's fine. It's on a thing. It's like.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Can it go that way a bit?
Yeah,
because then my hands, when I move them, I won't hit it when I.
There you go. Yeah, but people need to hear you as well. That's why.
No, that won't help either if I move closer, because then I'll just be in the same position again.
Yeah, just deal with it. Polar Shek says Christmas items selling. Defo sold 2 jumpers already as well. Ryan's got another question. Do you guys get many pickups? I've had 3 people ask this week and I've told them all no, but I'll post it. We do get the odd request. I mean, but I always say no as well.
Yeah, I say no. I've had someone wanting to come around and just try on a jacket. And I was just like, look, no, I'm quite happy for you to buy it. I've put the measurements in the listing. If you don't want to.
Well, I mean, I'll give you guys a reason why I don't do pickups. I've always been against them because I think the whole point of selling on eBay is the convenience of it, right? I don't think it's convenient to have to wait in for anyone, even if they're good at timekeeping. Most people are not good at keeping time, especially when all they're going to do is see some guy off of eBay. You know, most people don't even keep to their own doctor appointments, right? Yeah. So why the hell are they going to keep to a time to see some guy off of eBay? Yeah. So I've always been against it, haven't I?
And we have had when you did do it a couple of
times that's what I was about to talk about. Yeah, that's what I was about to talk about. Like, that I've always been against it. But when we first moved up here, I did actually allow someone to come around because I was selling one of those casts for your leg, your ankle, those adjustable casts, and what happened was the guy said, could you come around to try it to fit, to see it fitting, and it was like £150 item, and I thought, okay, maybe I'll give it a go. The guy came round, tried it out, wasted my time, said he's just going to go and have a coffee, get some money out or whatever, and he just never came back. And a few days later I sold it for a little bit less than my asking price, but no hassle, shipped as I wanted it to be, and that was the end of it. And I think that put the final nail in the coffin. I am not gonna put up with people's flakiness, so it's just not worth it. Dave Rowland says, can I come around and try an RC car? No. And one man says, I would never let anyone come to my house to pick up items. Yeah, I mean, there is a comfort factor. I'm quite comfortable with it in that sense. I don't really mind people coming around to, if I knew they weren't so flaky.
No.
People are just flaky. I just don't trust people to not be flaky and keep. I hate staying in for stuff. Absolutely
and you hate staying in for your own parcels.
I hate staying for my own parcels, let alone anyone else's.
And those are stuff you've ordered and want.
Yes, so exactly. Right. I've got someone coming around on Sunday. It's a £400 item and weighs loads. They're coming all the way from Yorkshire. See, Adam, that's different.
Yeah, I'd say that's slightly different. If it's something that we think is really heavy and is better off on a collection.
Some items people are going to want. Like, there are some items that people will travel for. You know they'll travel for. But yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, not everyone's gonna be flaky. I suppose it's wrong to say everyone's flaky, but that's how I feel.
There's a question.
Richard House says never had problems with collections, had loads, and most are very pleasant, plus saves postage and packing. That's the other side of it, definitely. I'm more than happy to share that. It's just not my thing. Collecting person is sometimes very helpful, says Shelster Rooney. The post office wouldn't take my North African spear, so the buyer drove up for it. Wow. Yeah.
Okay, so question from Miss Carol 1. She says, does Beck know anything about ski pants, low, is it Alpine? You used to pick up a load of...
Well, I've got a pair that I've been trying to sell now for ages. I paid a tenner for them.
I never used to pick them up, so Zaheer used to pick up.
Well, I did well on a couple. It was that Spider brand that sold well. I can't remember.
And there was
but I've got this brand now, which I bought because it had Gore-Tex. It was vintage. It looked really cool. Really made in the UK. Yeah. Paid a tenner. So these like vintage ski trousers. But I'm guessing people want the latest tech, and I've still got them. They're up at 30 quid. They get the odd watcher now and then.
Yeah. So sorry, I'm no help at all because I have got no idea, but I don't know if you want to...
Yeah. Peter Cummins says, I don't mind people collecting if they've bought it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Gemma Lou says, I would never let someone around for orders as it's a safety issue. My dog might eat them. Yes, that would be quite an issue.
Yeah.
Buy an RC car and a free cup of Z-Bucks. Just had a guy come buy some tyres on a pickup, says Krillin. I demanded he call me before he came. That's not a bad idea. PUBG is $26.99. Karen Fisher says, is that the green onesie? I don't think they're green, they're blue. I don't think I've got any green ones. Karen. If you're talking about the ski pants. Sorry I'm late. I'm playing around with photography backdrops tonight, says the Cave Girl Researcher. Sounds cool. Adam Kelsey Z, is the lighting link in the description below for the super bright lights you're using for this video? Yes, Adam. Yeah, they're these like giant. Yeah, these giant. Yes, those giant ones. Yeah.
Things.
Yeah. I run my business from a flat. I had someone pick up something. They asked if it was genuine and was reluctant to buy it and just seemed so awkward. Oh, that's a shame, Callum. Yeah. I run my business from a council flat. It shouldn't make a difference whether it's a council flat or not. Do you know what I mean? I think that's ridiculous, but it can. It's perceptions, I suppose. People can get flaky. You might live in an area which is considered a bit rough, or you might live in an area that's considered affluent. It doesn't matter what it is, but it gives perceptions to people, and then they're just flaky. People are flaky. I keep on saying it.
Yeah.
Richard Payne says, I have a Technics keyboard to sell, probably going to go for around 800 to 1,000. Wowza. It's huge, so we'll probably try a collection on that or even hand deliver myself. Yeah, I mean, I've shipped large keyboards, Richard Payne. They're not easy to do, but they're very shippable. And it might open you up to international buyers, but it's whether you're happy to do that kind of stuff or not. I've been, I've done that before, but Yeah. I think I sold a massive synth before, and I've sold a couple of the Roland keyboards. Was it Roland ones? I think they were Roland. I can't remember now. But yes, those lights are currently unavailable, says Dave Roland. Oh, that's a shame. But those are the ones.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, guys, it's past 8 o'clock, and we came on dead on at 7 today, or around that anyway. So we really.
It may not have been like
no,
dead on
maybe a
7,
few seconds here or there, but yeah.
We were trying to be on time, so it was maybe like a few seconds out.
We've actually only got one of the lights switched on, guys. Look, I'll show you.
Yeah, it's only one. You're gonna see all the mess.
That's it. It's just that one there. We haven't actually got 2 of them switched on. The other one's inside. Yeah. They're very bright. They're very good. 7:04 p.m. says Adam Kelsey. No way. No way. Question: Can Bex do a video about how she photographs clothes? Got a bunch of clothes I need to photograph. List soon.
I did start one a while back, and I never uploaded it. So I might see if I can.
Okay. This keyboard weighs around 20 kilos. Probably would ship, but would worry about getting smashed. Yeah, that is a heavy item, definitely. Yeah, it's always scary to ship something that's plus 20 kilos. Yeah. But yeah, Karen says, have a fab weekend, everyone. I'm going to list like crazy. We are, I think, tomorrow as well, after our lunch. It's been more than 40 minutes, guys. There's no way. They're having us on.
Yeah, I think so. Should we go and check
it? It says live 1 hour 10. Alright, guys.
But then again, we did start streaming.
Oh, that's before, isn't it? And
yeah,
everything.
That counts a little bit.
Yeah, but we started at 7. It's 8:05.
Try and get the stream ready. So
we started at 7. It's 8:05.
We actually try and get ready like 10 minutes before. So we've got no excuse for actually being delayed. It's normally just us messing around before we go in on.
Yeah. Playing brooms.
We were playing broom cars today. Playing with our cars.
Alright, okay guys. Thank you very much for joining us. As usual, we really appreciate it. It's humbling to see so many people. If you did enjoy the chat, smash the like button. Leave a comment in the comment section. We love reading and responding to them as much as we can. And really appreciate it. We're just you joining us. Yeah. So we'll see you guys in our next video, whenever that is. Thanks for watching. Oh, now I've got to figure out how to switch it off, actually.
We've lost the screen, so we might keep going.
Yeah, we're going to keep on going for a bit, actually. Yeah, lost the screen. It's not working.
It's not working. We can't go anywhere.
Okay, we're going to carry on now until we can figure this out, right, guys? So you're going to have to bear with us. It's going to be a bit of an awkward ending now. This is not how I planned it. I normally have the window open.
I was going to say, what happened to the window? Did you change it?
I think I may have changed it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to be as professional as I would have liked.
Yeah. We might have to say the whole goodbye again.
Yeah.
So it looks like we meant to do
We have
this.
now found the screen that we needed. So thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you.
Smash the like button if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment and we will see you guys later.
Yeah, see you.